Hi guys, welcome to Truth Heals 1111. My name is Chloe and I am your spiritual reader for this evening. Welcome to Truth Heals 1111. This is just a general reading. Only take what resonates in this reading. What doesn't apply, let it fly. I love each and every one of you. I send you love and light. This is only to see what is going on with you and what is going on maybe around you. Only take what resonates. This is a non-judgmental reading. I'm not trying to trigger anybody. I'm not trying to call anybody out. If you may feel these things, there are other readers, my spiritual brothers and sisters, that will give you the reading that you may be looking for. Um, I've already done one reading. This will be number 2. Let us see what is going on in the collective energy. God, give me the strength and the courage to see what I need to see and understand. Face the light in the dark of this reading. Help me to see what I need to see. Moving forward, you're moving into an alignment. You're creating a new beginning for yourself. You're leaving what no longer serves you behind. You are in the you're in the 3 of Wands energy right now. You want something different from your life. You want to manifest something better. Um, Due to past experiences and currently in the present moment, you are shifting yourself. You are trying to focus on changing your mindset, changing your outlook, changing your direction in life and the direction you want to go. You look at success as fame and fortune, um, but you don't look at the internal success within yourself. It's all about fame and fortune. You want the abundance, you want the stability, but it's um, something internal going on, whether it's your thoughts, whether it's your emotions, something internal. What did I just say? 3 of Wands energy. Wow. What is going on in your 3 of Wands energy? I will not regret the past, and you are not going to shut the door on it. Um, you feel like there are no opportunities that can be missed. You feel like it's a change of the mindset, the change of the attitude, change of the heart that will bring in the life that you truly want. Whether it's a person, place, or thing, you have a certain dream. You could be a dreamer. You have an outlook. You making it right, fixing things, fixing something, making it right, fixing your life, making it right, making the projection of your life better than it's something about what you are experiencing or what you have just experienced that it's like I'm cool on this. I'm cool. I don't want to. I'm not going to do this anymore. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. I can't do this. I don't want to do this. You want to do something different. You're like, yeah. You're like, it's like cutting it out. Like, cut it out. Whatever somebody's doing, person, place, or thing, cut it out. Cut it short. Mm. 3 of Wands. What is the 3 of Wands spirit? What is this person? 6 of Swords. Walking away from what no longer serves you. You're walking away from something that no longer serves you. You are being guided to end this cycle and walk away from what no longer serves you. Wow, that's crazy. Look, 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords is coming out. Okay, 6 of Swords. You are walking away from what no longer serves you. Um, Something about you dreaming. There's a certain person, place, or thing that you see your life doing, seeing your life with. Whether it's a person you grow with, you want to be abundant, you know, that person is your person. Whether it's a place you want to move from a job into a better job, you want to be like on point with it, you want to make money, you want to be stable, you want to be responsible, you want to partner up with somebody that's responsible just like you want somebody that's just like you, or you see somebody that's just like you. The Two of Cups. You see a Two of Cups with someone. You see somebody that matches your fly. You know somebody is your somebody. You know that person is like a go getter just like you. You know that person doesn't like don't stay down for too long. You somehow you look at another person as a person having strength, having courage, having discipline. Got her or his hands in multiple things of money and abundance, some sort of wish fulfillment coming in, or you're looking at somebody as a wish fulfillment. Um, the star. You're looking at somebody like the star or your star. Your star. Um, your star in this show. You stand on business, you run something, and you want somebody that's sitting in the throne beside you that's a star too. So y'all two can go ahead. Y'all are supposed to do something together. You think somebody's supposed to do something with you. You want to do something with somebody. Um, but why does it look like you just want some money? Like what? Maybe you're looking at this picture the wrong way. You want to invest with somebody, or you want to invest to get money or something like that. You see somebody as a quick come up. You see somebody that's gonna bring you up. You see somebody that's gonna match your fly and be up with you. You want somebody that what? Babe, I hear a lot of noise. I hear a lot of blah, 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 blah. I hear a lot of noise. I hear a lot of people talking. Um, I see a man here. I see a man beside you. He acts like a female, or he got feminine ways. Oh, yep. Um, he may sell drugs, he may do drugs, or he may have been involved in drugs, but he's always yep. He don't got something to say, but ain't got a pot to piss in and the window to throw it out. He may live off of females or off of other people as well. Not stable. Um, and I'm not calling nobody out. I'm not being judgmental. I just see somebody in your energy that's like that. You also have a female too. She like do 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 like that bird that always be in the cartoon that always do. Which way did he go, George? Like slow. She's slow. You got you a slow one. Oh, you got you one, right? You got you one. You hit you a lick. You got you a slow one. And then you got a brother that's always blah, 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 blah. You really over it. You don't even want to, you know what I'm saying, talk to this person or anything. You really don't fool around with this brother, this uncle, this man that's always, yep. Let's do this. Let's do that. Yep. But anything he invests in, he don't know how to keep it. It's like he hits you up because he needs you. Or this female, she may be dependent on you, and this brother needs you along with his baby mama. He got a girlfriend too, and then he be messing with somebody on the side too. He be getting hit from somebody on the side. Okay. Oh, he's had multiple STDs as well. Uh-huh. He been having multiple STDs. He got caught up going to the clinic or something like that. The baby mama wasn't too pressed for that. Threw him out because she was tired of him and his little STDs and him being promiscuous. She did. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she did. And he always going, yep. Always got something. Always talking out, like out the side of his neck. Like, dude, what are you doing? What do you got going on? Okay. The whole time your mind focused on another person, somebody that's go getting, and somebody that's money goal oriented, focused, somebody that's determined, somebody that's confident, somebody you can't take down. Somebody that got that same strength you do, somebody somebody that got power, somebody that's successful, somebody that you ain't got no you ain't got no chance. You feel like you missed a chance. You feel like you feel like you missed a chance. Uh-huh. You missed a chance. You did. I'm here. Rock the boat. Work the middle. Work the middle. You may want to sleep with this person as well, or you may want to what? No, 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 no. Eight of Wands. What you trying to do? You trying to send them people to communicate with this person? You trying to set somebody up? You want somebody, you're sending these rejects to communicate with the person you want. You know, you're setting yourself up for failure because you're only going to send the right one to the person that you be mindful of who you send to this person that you want because you're going to lose that person to the person you're sending. Dang. Eight of Wands, Five of Wands. Uh-oh. Why you got people over here arguing and fighting about who did what they did, what they do? Spirit, what did they do? Show me their shadow because they're fighting. Show me their shadow because this is what they do in your shadow. You're going to argue, you're going to fight, you're going to give energy. You're. Y'all don't know how to contain your energy. The King of Cups. Somebody looking at you with King of Cups. What is this King of Cups? King of Cups. I'm here. Oh, Kuche. Who do you love? Oh, who do you love? Okay, so you might have people fighting for your love, your cup of love. That little ass cup. Don't nobody want that little cup. King of Cups. What's this King of Cups? Oh my God, three cups. Oh, you got pick me. You got pick me energies fighting over a man. King of Cups, three cups. And baby, they over here fighting over a man. And you just sitting there loving it too, that they're fighting over you. The whole time you're thinking about somebody else. Ain't that about a what? Okay. And so you don't want none of them that are fighting with you. Oh, you want somebody that don't take your mess. You want somebody that does not you okay. You sure you like the attention, right? You would like when people want your love and fighting for you. That makes you feel good. That builds up your ego, your pride, right? Make you feel like somebody. King of Cups, right? Oh, I got all this love to give, right? I don't know what type of love you got to give, but you got multiple people over here wanting to share their cup of love with you, right? And they're all arguing and fighting about you. Eight of Wands, there's communication about that. About who you're going to give your cup to. Who are you going to invest in? All right, well, let's see these three cups. Let's see who these people are that's fighting over you. Show me the three cups, Spirit. Look, at the bottom, Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. To the lovers. Look, you may not see these cards like I do, but to the lovers. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups to the lovers. I'll put this, let me see. No. Ace of Cups to the lovers. Okay. Show me. Show me. Ace of Cups. Show me who these three cups. Show me this Ace of Cups to the lovers. Somebody want this King of Cups loving. Ace the lovers, Ace of Cups. And they all fighting for it too. They all fighting for that Ace of Cups. What's in the Ace of Cups? I smell alcohol. Are you a drinker? Yeah, alcohol in a cup. Baby, stop it. You're not even thinking about them. You're thinking about a mother figure, somebody that's motherly, somebody that's nurturing to you. You aren't. You aren't thinking about somebody. So no matter if they're fighting for your love, that's not, you don't want any of them. You see somebody as your wish fulfillment. You see somebody as your counterpart, your Queen of Pentacles. Somebody that ain't focused on your couple love, somebody that's focused on her money, her goals, her spirituality, her faith, her beauty, her body, her how she's invested in herself. Somebody that's not a pick me. So you don't want a pick me energy. You're focused on somebody that's focused on themselves and ain't trying to fight for you. Okay. What else, Spirit? Look, 3 cups. Okay. Look, we got the 3 cups. I just sent this. Look, 3 cups. They're fighting over you. They're happily fighting over you, right? And you over here focus on a Queen of Pentacles, your counterpart, that you feel heavily burdened from. You caused a lot of burdens, and that the situation was laid to rest to the Four of Wands. What's playing is Ash B. Um, you want somebody that's gonna be by your side. You know, somebody that's gonna that speaks life into you, that brings high vibrational, good energy, pure energy, love. Somebody that's gonna love you. But your mind is focused on this Queen of Pentacles. You're the King of Pentacles, so yeah, you're a match, right? You both have the same mindset, the same energy, right? The go-getters, the grinders, the stability, success, abundance. You know, you want what you want, how you want it. You're stubborn. You're stubborn. This Queen of Pentacles may be stubborn. So the Queen of Pentacles is matching your fly. So you're not impressed, even though these are pick me, that builds your ego. But you're sending in people to talk to this Queen of Pentacles. So you were. Let me tell you. Let me. Okay. Let me explain something to you. You worked with a spellcaster. You worked with a spiritualist that does magic. Um, and it is something about you or magic being done on you or you doing magic on a snake energy. Um, I'm just leave these cards like this so you can see. There is she's holding a skull. You see her holding a skull and okay, she's holding her face and then she's holding a skull in her hand, right? Right here is a lizard, right? And he's about to bite the head off the snake, right? Okay. You are working with somebody that does magic and you want to end something with the person you see as a snake, somebody who somebody who's venomous in your life, somebody that's toxic, somebody that was trying to maybe do magic on you. You recognize somebody was doing magic. So you went to a spiritualist, or, yeah, okay. She wears a mask, right? This is a spiritualist that wears a mask. People may not know she does magic. You do. Um, this was almost like you want the head of the snake to be destroyed, meaning you were dealing with somebody that was a snake in your life, that did some things to hurt you, betray you, um, to bite you. Um, and so you went to a spiritualist to do some sort of magic against a person that was bringing you a lot of conflict. Um, Something about magic rituals being done on you, like to make you very like promiscuous and mess with your money. Also, this magic was to play with your mental and your emotions to slow down your money. So magic was being thrown your way to affect your money, to affect your emotions. Yeah, this was like a big lizard to a little snake. So you went to somebody very powerful to do some magic. Dark magic. Two dark magics fighting amongst each other. Magic versus magic, but both dark. What is the Seven of Cups? Let me get. What is this magic with magic? But you want the snake to be destroyed. You want this venomous person out of your life. You want things to end because it seems like whatever you're offering to this dark priestess. Mm, okay. You're going to a dark priestess to end a cycle so you can take this journey. Eight of Cups. Yeah. What is this? You feel like you have to climb a mountain. You're looking at a mountain high. You're looking to the world, to justice, to Page of Pentacles. Okay. Um, you're doing magic to protect yourself. And it's to protect yourself because you feel like somebody is doing magic on you. And well, it is. I'm not gonna lie to you. Magic is being done on you. Something about putting you like in promiscuity, making your finances, making you overthink, making you feel emotional, making you feel stuck and binded to a situation like you can't get out of it, right? But we all have free will. We are never binded to anything because what God has aligned for you will always be in alignment with you. Sure, we make choices and mistakes, but it doesn't mean that, we can't rebuild our lives. We can't take a different path and choose a different direction and change our mindset, change our focus, and change the outlook that we look at things, seeing things from a different perspective. So if this person is making you feel binded, all you have to do is make sure you tell yourself, I'm not binded to this. This is almost like saying I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. If I can leave this, that, and the other behind, I can leave this behind. And it's about you making a decision of leaving it behind, right? And somebody doesn't want you to leave this behind. Somebody wants you to keep going, be involved. Especially when you have people fighting about the direction that you want to go. Why they would do black magic on you? Um, I don't know. I'm not tapping into that. But the world justice in the Page of Pentacles is the world justice in the Page of Pentacles is you may not have a lot to offer. You may not have a lot going on right now. But the world is to end a cycle with a feminine energy, justice. This is, uh, completing a karmic cycle. And the Page of Pentacles is investing elsewhere. Yes, investing somewhere else. So you're ready to invest in something else. Um, but again, you have people fighting for you. Um, okay, what else, Spirit? Baby. Justice for you and justice for somebody else that was involved. Two people here are getting justice. Something unfair happened in a situation, something really unfair. Let's see what happened that was unfair. Two people were done wrong in a situation into where it is unfair. And this is, look at justice. Two people carry the sword and the scales of balance. What? Two, and the seven of wands. Two people fighting for what they love, defending everything they worked so hard for and standing on it. Okay, King of Cups again. You came right back out. Or this could be another person. Show me the King of Cups, Spirit. Show me this King of Cups. Um, this is somebody else you juggled. Somebody you juggled that you're having thoughts in, like overthinking thoughts about the situation that happened from playing mind games. So this is another person. King of Cups, King of Cups. Two people that had love for each other, but you juggled that person and you played mind games. So now you have overthinking thoughts. While the person moves forward, you're manifesting your own journey as well. So two people, both one's waiting for their ships to come in while the other one is manifesting the what they want. So somebody's already at the end of their manifestations, or somebody's already like ships are coming in to where somebody here could be manifesting like a new beginning. A new beginning. You see this person holding the world. This is a person that knows that they can have anything and everything in the world. The world is their oyster. Okay. What else, Spirit? Again, King of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Two of Swords. Okay, this is something about you doing the same thing over with the mind games, playing mind games, right? But you just couldn't play it with a particular person, right? And you got left behind. Your thoughts are with the mind games that you played. Um, so it's not you being binded to people, it's you being binded to overthinking the thoughts of the mind games that were played and how you juggled something that was something that you had feelings for, or you can't, or you could have not had feelings and you were invested in playing mind games with some. Oh yeah, Six of Pentacles. You were a taker. You were not an equal give and take. You were a taker. So you didn't care. You played mind games and you didn't care about another person. Okay. You play mind games you took from another person. who had strength and possibly blocked you. You played mind games with somebody that had strength and had blocked you. So there may be no communication, no way to explore your options. Yeah. So you had the strength to block another person, take from a person. You played mind games. You really didn't. You invested in portraying yourself as a king of cups, but you were really onto the mind games, taking, and you didn't keep any investing in your options that were horrible. The seven of cups is like you don't know what you're gonna get. Oh, you committed to a partnership. You binded yourself to a relationship. Oh, you committed yourself to a relationship that kept you stuck in it. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. That was not wish fulfillment. And what else, Spirit? Somebody worked. Somebody did some work for you to take a dirty offer and to move forward with this dirty offer. Somebody got checked out their spot. Somebody got checked out of that Ace of Pentacles. Baby, I would have been done. What? Tricking me on my Ace of Pentacles? Oh, they got the game twisted. No, you gonna get tricked out of getting things back. The Emperor. You know, the Emperor to the Chariot. Okay, because it landed on the Chariot. So you're closing out this cycle with whatever you were in a relationship with. Um, Something about mind games and taking. Some mind games and taking. Dang. Somehow, somebody here can't defend the action that were taken. Somebody here can't defend something. You can't defend something. Ace of Wands in reverse. You can't defend why you're not having a new beginning. You understand why you're not having a new beginning. You know why you're not having a new beginning. It's forcing you to release the devil. It's forcing you to release the devil. The Tower. Yeah. Yeah. Um God has his hands on this situation. God has his hands on you. You had to go through an experience or something to see it as like a false reality, a false foundation, a false, like a false relationship, a false sense of stability, abundance, love, whatever the partnership looked like for you. It was built on false pretenses in which a power greater than yourself had to come show you that this foundation was false, that whatever you thought was you that was being built was only an illusion, only for you to, you know, I guess for you to release the devil or something, maybe pushing you to release anything negative, anything toxic, anything that doesn't serve your greater good. And when it comes to serving you, you know, we all have our own journey, we all have our own life, you know. It's gonna be the new year, you know. I definitely, for me, I don't want to take in, I mean, go into another year dealing with people, places, or things that, you know, make me miss out on opportunities and, take away from my money or block me from where I need to be and how I'm not in alignment or have me in my head or in my heart, because um somehow I feel comfortable or I feel connected or I'm used to it. It don't serve purpose. And I think God is showing you that it's time for you to release the devil. I mean, this should make you sick. Ace of Pentacles, I'd be feeling sick right now. If I knew I would have missed out on my Ace of Pentacles, I'd be feeling sick. Ace of Swords in reverse. Something about lies, betrayals, something about not stating the truth, bringing clarity to a situation, not making things right in a situation, and a cycle being closed. So, because there was no truth or clarity in a situation, the cycle is closed. And what that means with the cycle, that means things are in, things that you don't come back from, things that, it's what's gone is gone. So that means what? To walk away. It comes. You gotta walk away. I be feeling sick right now. Oh, I be feeling super sick. But it was 2025, Thank God for my spiritual brothers and sisters, Oh man, let me tell y'all, collective, right? I was going through another man. I broke away from this last timeline. That timeline. I don't even resonate with the old version of myself that I used to be. But let me tell you something. There were tarot card readers that were talking about like the rate. I mean, I had said it in one of my old readings, but I had never pulled on it anymore, right? But there were tarot card readers that were talking about like a raid and people getting busted for crimes and things like that, right? Child, let me tell you, it was true. The tarot card readers, I forget who said it, who what, on point with it, man, on point. I mean, it ain't had nothing to do with me, but it came out in the news. People were charged, some sort of RICO charge, trafficking with heavy like pounds of drugs and da 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 da. Man, it was crazy. But I remember, I had was just listening to a tarot card reader, and they were talking about the raid and people being busted and things like that. And then also what happened after that, right? There was a tarot card reader that said some sort of, and I'm a Scorpio, so in my energy, there was a father figure that was being haunted by demons. Man, let me tell you, my father, who disowned me years ago, I don't communicate with him, right? He's gonna call my family, right? Call one of my family members, and my family members gonna call my mama, right? And gonna ask me because I'm in states away from this person. I don't even, when people walk out of my life, that's where you gotta stay, right? So he walked out of my life. I don't bother him, but he was telling one of my siblings that he was haunted by demons and that I was watching him and stalking him in like Arizona or Nevada or somewhere. He was trippy. Um, but my mom, she had put an end to it. She was like, you know what I'm saying? She was like, no, Chloe is at home, minding her own business, staying in her own lane, ain't even worried about what. But the tarot card readers did pull a father figure being haunted by demons. Sure enough, and he traveled. He lives in I'm gonna tell you, he lives down south, and he traveled to another state, and only to find out that he was being haunted by demons. So that automatically should tell you something when we are listening to these readings and we are hearing the messages that are coming out of these spiritual teachings and these readings of what's going on in the energy or around you. Be mindful. But I will say this. Now, for the Scorpio's reading, um, oh no, I heard a lot, right? And I'm gonna tell you something. One thing for certain, two for sure. This destiny swap thing that comes out, right? Now, let me tell you something about destiny swapping. If you want to destiny swap with somebody and you actually destiny swap with somebody, that's some shoes you gotta fill, right? Not only do you have to do the same work as that person energy signature has, right? There's going to be work that comes with it. There's going to be lessons. There's going to be experience. Don't think you're just going to destiny swap and get somebody's spiritual inheritance in abundance. No, you have to put in the work behind that to get that. And if a person does obtain spiritual inheritance, that means a person's already in alignment on their north node in their purpose. So what do you mean destiny swap? You have to be able, if you cannot, if you're a karmic and the readings came out of karmic once a destiny swap. Well, if you're a karmic, that means you're in your south node, right? By any means necessary, get the money, still vibe with addictions, toxicity, still vibe in a negative mindset, still vibe on your will and not a higher power's greater will. Still doing negative, toxic things, right? And not doing things for your life, making healthier choices in your life. You want to destiny swap from a south node to a north node. Can you actually tell me how that works for you when you can't even do the work to get out of your south node into your north node? And then you want a destiny swap? That means that you are going to take your karma and take it to the north node and still go through 20 times more lessons while in the north node. And you're going to have to take that wisdom in order to get spiritual abundance. So tell me, how do you destiny swap with somebody that's in their north node if you're in your south node? Number two, this competition or this jealousy, this envious. Okay, if the collective says, and this is for my Scorpios, right? Because I'm a Scorpio. I'm not mad at it, right? Because you can never stop what God has for anybody, right? You may think that you light some candles or your destiny swap with somebody and da 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 da. Or you can take somebody's energy and manifest off that. I believe that, right? Or if you sleep with somebody that's high vibrational, you manifest off that energy. True. Destiny swapping, and because God's children, you can never take the path of somebody else's. That's what this is why God created that certain individual to walk that path, that journey. Just like somebody can't take what you're going through or how you do things or your family life or anything like that. So it's delusional. Um, but going back, jealousy and envy, where does that get you? Okay, you win, right? You're jealous, you're envious, you dislike a person's mindset, their character, the people that like them or love them, how the person goes and has this passionate, fire, driven to do things in life, right? You're intimidated, you're jealous, you're envious. The other readings, copycat energy, right? Okay, another delusional thinking, right? When you stay in your own lane and you focus on you, right? You're a dreamer, right? You want the success, you want the fame, you want the money, you want that, power couple, things like that, right? If you want all these things because you're a dreamer and you fantasize about this lifestyle, why do you even pay attention to somebody else? Why not focus on pouring into your dreams? Um, and especially, with these relationships and things like that, like it behooves me, um, that somebody would want to copy another person, you know. You can't be that other person. You can't do what that other person does. You can't look like the other person. You can't talk like that other person. And you definitely ain't gonna get down like that other person, you know. You know, a person may, you know, you gotta be ready to be like another person. Because the person you're copying be like, listen, meet me out here on the street when threatened. You know what I'm saying? Now you get threatened, you may run in the house, lock the door, and call the cops. Two different types of people. So you could never copy anything. All you can do is just be you, right? People are going to love you when you're you. People are going to respect you when you're you. People are going to bless you when you are you. There's no sense of mocking or copying or portraying yourself something that you're not. It is not going to work for you, and you're only going to get the backfire off of that. Um, what else? These STDs and all that. Yeah, good luck to you on that one. I don't know what to tell you about the STD. Take that as a learning lesson. I don't play around with that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, nah, I play off. No. I would just, and I'm going to tell you my mindset, right? When HIV and AIDS came out, that scared me, right? Now, I am LGBTQ, and I sold dreams, you know. I used to build the illusion that people could be with me sexually and blah 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 blah. But I got to my money, you know what I'm saying? I was a hustler, a shark. Sure, I manipulated, I intimidated, but because I was so scared of STD, I'd be scared to sleep with people. That's why I make people wait. No, 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 no. You're not gonna have me. I'm gonna see what you all about. So a lot of people, you know, a lot of people have, they be lying, right? They be like, yeah, I slept with such and such, I slept with such and such. No, you didn't. You know what I'm saying? No, you didn't. Because how is it you got the STD and I'm perfectly clean and healthy over here? What are you talking about? You slept with. No, we didn't. And that's the crazy part. Why do people do that? To thine own self be true. You know, and like the STDs be a warning. If you were, if let's say you pass over from an STD, do you want people to remember you as somebody that was promiscuous with so many people that caught an STD, and that is what people recognize your gravestone to be? I would never want that, and that's why you celebrate. I mean, that was the South Note of me, but and today celibacy definitely. Knight of Pentacles. So some sort of offer is going to be rejected. Eight of Wands, somebody's getting communication about an offer being rejected. Somebody's rejecting another person. Somebody's not defending another person anymore. Somebody's not defending this person. What is this, Spirit? And somebody's heartbroken. Three of Swords. The same swords that you hurt somebody with are the same swords. The same sword that came from you got to go back to you. Do unto others as you would want others to do unto you. You play nice, you have fun. You play dirty, you gotta deal with cleaning that mud off. And somebody got a whole bunch of mud. Being illuminated too. Something about illumination. Somebody's seeing through it. Somebody's seeing the bigger picture of a situation. You are seeing a bigger picture of the situation. About the Ace of Cups in reverse. Some sort of missed opportunity when it comes to love. Anything else, Spirit? What is that? Knight of Wands to the Eight of Swords. Okay. Dang. Okay. Um, it was revealed to you. So you know, clear, right? It was revealed to this person. Uh, that There will be none of that. There will be none of that going on over here. Um, somebody somebody inflicted their own pain from hurting an empress. Mm, 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 mm. Knight of Wands to the Eight of Swords in reverse. Somebody caused their own heartbreak. Hmm. Somebody, somebody's heartbroken, right? Whether or not you want to say it, right? You're heartbroken. Ace of Cups, Empress. That would be spiritual inheritance. That would be sitting on the throne. Emperor as the emperor. Somebody somebody ain't sitting next to an empress. Somebody created a ten of swords. Uh, this person's very aware of the ten of swords that was created. Um, this person may be heartbroken about the idea of what the emperor and the empress could have done together. Um, but the Knight of Wands to the Eight of Swords, this person knowing that there's not a new beginning, there's not like this person still may be intimidated by an empress. Um, this person may not know what to say to the person that they betrayed, right? Um, when you hurt somebody, you just don't know how, when you hurt somebody with the Ten of Swords, which is ultimate betrayal, you just don't know how to make things right because you intentionally did something to hurt another person. And with this person intentionally did something to hurt another person. Um, whether or not you thought you were going to come back from a Ten of Swords or after a Ten of Swords, that would be delusional. Because when you inflict pain, that's almost like touching a hot stove, right? And you get burnt. And, you do it 10 times and now you got a scar with the burn mark there, right? That scar with the burn mark is never going to leave. It's always going to be a reminder of that burn and that pain that was caused to leave that scar. So somebody left a scar, an emotional, mental scar on another person that it's always going to be a reminder um, of a ultimate betrayal. Um, this person does not sit next to an empress. This person is over somewhere else. The empress is over here. Show me the empress, spirit. Show me the empress. What is the empress doing? Show me the empress. Dang. Dang. So I got the Ten of Cups, Six of Cups. And the Empress is in her Ten of Cups energy, surrounded by the Six of Cups. The Empress is surrounded by reciprocal energy, people that give and take, people, investments, standing on business. An Empress is all the queens in the deck. This is, any man's wish fulfillment. Or if you're a woman and if you're a man in Empress energy, your wish fulfillment. Ten of Cups is your everything, right? And the Six of Cups is your everything to your group, your circle. You are loved, you are welcome. People want your attention, people love you, people admire you, people respect you. Well, people respect your energy because when you walk in the room, you command the room. So the Empress right now is and look, I leave the Empress next to the Emperor. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this person is trying to manifest an Empress back. Um, how are you gonna get through the Ten of Swords though? You left a scar, you know, and you can easily justify that, your unhealthy thinking, actions, behavior, why you did what you did, da da da. But is that enough? Let's see. What is the Ten of Swords? How can this person, spirit ancestors, can this person heal a Ten of Swords? Knight of Wands. Take a leap of faith, move forward into what, spirit? Can a person heal a Ten of Swords? Spirit, ancestors, most high. Can a person heal a Ten of Swords? Can a person heal a Ten of Swords? King of Wands. King of Wands, magician in reverse. Are you some sort of warlock over here or something? You doing spells? Spells that aren't working? Okay, your spells aren't working. Spells are not working on an empress. She's divine, babe. She's divine. You want to take a leap of faith, you got to show up in person and be standing in your truth and who you are, what it is. The the Hermit to the Moon in reverse. Oh my God. Are you? you're 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 watching too much tarot. Okay, too much. Take a break. Just log off for like a day or two to let the energy go. You know, it's one thing when you isolate yourself and you self-reflect and you want to heal it to the swords, right? So, what do? You think about the person. You can masturbate off a person. You light a pink and red candle with their picture under a pillow and da 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 da. But again, everybody has free will. If an empress is still mad or upset with you, that magic isn't going to work, because the Ten of Swords has to be healed in another way. And this means confrontation. Confrontation of pain, fear, whether or not this was infidelity, whether or not this was, you know, lying, cheating, stealing, killing, destroying, um, death. So you're praying that you don't want things to end. You're praying heavily right now. You're praying heavily right now that you don't want things to end. You don't want the cycle to end with an empress, right? But there's a Ten of Swords. How would a spirit, how do you end the Ten of Swords is what I'm asking. And we already got the ending. What is the ending? Show me the ending. The ending of, okay, the ancestors, the ending of being that type of person, to making the ultimate change, the ultimate of not being a liar, not being a cheater, not being a thief, not being a killer, not being infidelity, being promiscuous, and blah 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 blah. So the death of okay, it would be a death to the old version of yourself that you once knew, that you don't resonate with anymore. Of course, you know that with the Empress, it's everything, right? And you cause the Ten of Swords. This means that you would have to, the past version of yourself, who you were and what you used to do, that has to die. You have to go through a death and a rebirth to become an emperor. This means breaking generational curses, not bringing stress, but bringing the solutions, leading by example, helping the community. And by you leading by example, you would be setting the tone for other people to look up to you, to admire, to show that, listen, I am in my power. I stand for what I stand for. And this is what this is. And these are the things that are not. And this is the things that are not, are things that don't serve me a greater purpose. So it's a death and a rebirth, a transformation. So in order to heal a Ten of Swords, you have to go through some sort of transformation. And drop the burdens. You have to let go of the burdens. You may have to heal from past wounds. Yep. Look, while you're isolated, you're going to have to go through this dark night of the soul. You may be going through the dark night of the soul now. Self reflecting. What? Look, King of Pentacles. You are. You King of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. Uh-huh. And leave these third party situations out in the cold. Because you know, an Empress ain't gonna tolerate none of that third party stuff. No, 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 no. Yep, third party ending the cycle. Third party came out again. You gotta end the cycle with all that toxicity, all that third party, all that baby. When you know you come into an alignment with that one person, that's your a be all end all. Baby, you will do anything and everything to let that person, to keep that person, to work with that person, to manifest with that person, to do with that person. Whether or not that person, um, you just know. You know what I'm saying? You just know if it's your person. You know, you just know. There's something about that. What you know. And you know somebody here is your person. But you caused the Ten of Swords, and so you have to go now through a death and a rebirth, and let go of whatever's not serving you for the with this Ten of Swords. That's just the Ten of Swords. We didn't get to the Empress. Again, you have to drop all of that. You gotta drop it. You may be forced to drop it. You have to face it. Either, you know, either hold on to where it's not serving you a purpose, or drop it and give yourself a chance at a new beginning with a relationship or a partnership or friendship or you know, just something that's gonna make your life better and bring you out of this third party stuff. Two of Pentacles to the Strength. Your old ideas, you're still holding on to your old ideas. You got no defense. You have no protection. None. So I'm telling you right now, any actions or behaviors that you're engaging in, that's only going to backfire on you because you're still holding on to the same old ideas that led you nowhere. And that's where you're going to be until you understand that you're not new to this. You got to be true to this. The Hierophant. God's calling on you over your life. You could be chosen, and you just could have took a path that did not serve a purpose. Maybe made your journey a little bit longer. But God is here to tell you, you got to drop this. I heard reap what you sow. Ooh wee. Dang. Okay. Uh-oh. Um, I don't know what's going on. But the Lovers, I'm I'm gonna have to hide the cards, but I got the Lovers to the Three of Pentacles of marriage. And this is what, Spirit? What is this Lovers to the Three of Pentacles? What is it? Ace of Cups. Look at the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Oh, well, that's beautiful. But it cannot happen unless you want it. You know, just like you want money. Just like if you're run out of food stamps and you know you don't get your food stamps to the first. You know what I'm saying? You have to eat. Um, something pushes you to, get some food. You got bills to pay, and you don't get paid till 2 days later. It's gonna push you to do something to get that bill paid. Like if you need some work boots or a new outfit for work, right? And you don't have the means to do that, right? It's gonna push you to do something. Um, this right here is just for you. It's pushing you to do something. Now, whatever that is, I don't know because I'm not tapping in on your energy. I'm just seeing what the cards come out. But you're being pushed into a death and rebirth of self. Somebody here trying to get on that masculine, that emperor. You thought you was the emperor, now, baby. You being pushed to become the emperor. And don't get it twisted. You have emperor-like qualities. You just may use those emperor qualities in the wrong way, or you may have the wrong people surrounded by you that doesn't bring you the emperor abundance. Okay, High Priestess. What's going on with your intuition? Initials BJ could be significant. BJ, Brian, C, G, T, S, R, A, H, L, G, E, get out, get out. Somebody's telling you to get out. Somebody's get out. You're putting somebody out. Somebody's get out. What? Look at this. The Queen of the Queen of Wands. We got the Star, the Queen of Wands, and the Hierophant. Oh, baby, you better not come over here playing with no Empress or no low vibrational. Baby, you better not do it. It's going to be the wrong thing. You better not have, you and whoever else you connected to, y'all better go ahead and move that around. You better not have not one negative thought come to your mind about an Empress or doing anything to an Empress. Baby, you got God right here. Look at God watching this Queen of Wands. Empress energy. Baby, you got God right here watching this Empress. You said what? You had a thought about what? You were gonna do what? Oh, you were gonna, oh no, 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 no. Spirit says you better transform, you better kill that old version of yourself before you think about an Empress. Ah, okay. That's a star. I mean, it's an Emperor star, but only if the emperor wants his star. You know what I'm saying? How bad do you want your star? How bad do you want your spiritual inheritance? How bad do you want your dreams to manifest for you? How bad do you want that lifestyle that you've always wanted? You Ten of Swords it, right? But in order to heal a Ten of Swords, you have to go through a death and a rebirth. You gotta come in a whole new divine energy and not bait the funk like you're this and you're that and da 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 da. I mean a death in transformation. It's not what's on the outside, baby. It's what's on the inside, and people can see what's on the inside. Let's see what else, Spirit. Anything else before I close out this reading? Oh, Lord, the High Priestess, Queen of Wands. Okay, you're dealing with two powerful people. Okay, so it go through your death and transformation. You may have a chance. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. Mm. Queen of Wands, Empress, the Star, already in her Wheel of Fortune, waiting on that Emperor. What are you going to do? All up to you. It's a matter of choice and decisions. Do not hold back on, do not think about the past. Only use that experience as a lesson. Understand what that lesson meant, how it made you feel, your thoughts while you were going through this lesson. Um, pretty cold, wasn't it? Somehow the truth was exposed. Things were, the it's the Swords Five of Pentacles. How you were left out in the cold. You thought you were doing something. Somebody here thought they had power. Ten of Pentacles. No, you left your Ten of Pentacles out in the cold, baby. You, you, King of Pentacles. Yes, you did. You, what you say? You don't want this big. You don't want this big boss energy. What you talking about? You didn't want that big boss. You weren't listening to your intuition to get this Ace of Pentacles. You were in your devil energy. You had a tower, and the people that you were involved with in this third party, whatever else was going on, it's in reverse, baby. Stop it. And that's how I picked the cards up. Look, Wheel of Fortune, High Priestess, Star, Three Cups to the world. Look, Queen of Wands walked away from you. Eight of Cups is coming right back up. What is this? Three of Pentacles to the. So you got into a relationship that you found yourself binded to, and left the Queen of Wands to commit to her faith to become the Empress, who had genuine love for you, which was your Ten of Cups. But you didn't fight for it. Not once, but twice. You pretended like you were the Emperor. Your investments were weak. There's communication about them. That you accepted a dirty offer. You moved forward with it, only to find out that you were invested with mind games. Somebody lifted up your ego and pride, was juggling you with somebody else, juggling you with another person, or you were juggling with another person. You got walked away from. Oh my God. Now you're overthinking, you're in your thoughts about all these silly games you played. There's even communication about what you did, so you're being talked about. You don't have a new beginning, Ace of Wands. You could also be promiscuous as well. Page of Swords, you've been blocked. String, what is the string? Seven of Cups, because you had the string to go pour into all these other cups that were what? Toxic? And there was an ending. So now you're isolated by yourself, self-thinking, self-awareness about everything that has happened. Things have been illuminated to you. Secrets happen. What was done in the dark came out to the light. With darkness is light. About this dark magic that was being done, this manipulation, this whatever this is, in regards to this Ace of Cups. Now what? Now you want to come forward and heal a heartbreak at the King of Wands. You're ready to fight for it and manifest the life that you want. Baby, I read that picking up these cards. And now what? There's justice. Not once, but twice. There's justice. Page of Pentacles. You're ready to invest elsewhere. The world ending the cycle. You're not stuck. You're not binded. You see right through the illusion. Something about things being illuminated to you. Equal give and take. About equal give and take. And about somebody moving forward with the world in their hands. While you sit back and watch the Ace of Cups. And now you see through the heartbreak. You see now why you are heartbroken, and you are wanting to move forward. The Four of Swords to the Ten of Wands. Things have been laid to rest. With the Three of Cups and the Moon, these secret people you've been juggling, manipulating, the people that you have been manipulating, telling people you love them, wanting to be with them at the King of Cups, you portraying yourself as wish fulfillment, people wanting to be with you, but yet you don't want to be with nobody. You want to be rocking solo dolo, Eight of Cups. And the Lovers, right? You just want intimacy. You're not looking for love. And the Seven of Cups, you're dealing with somebody that does dark magic or a spiritualist, right? And she's probably receiving karma too, because I'm picking up her energy as well. With her trying to cloak her energy and put protection over her life. Baby, you can't stop God. What are you talking about? Whoever you went to, you didn't stop nothing. People could be knocking at this spiritualist door. Like, what? Baby, the spiritualist losing her protection. I'm hearing, what was his name? Papa Leva? Papa, oh, baby. Okay, well, the spiritualist, no. But let me not think about that. Eight of Swords to the Knight of Wands. Dang. You telling somebody off. You're defending this Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. You are defending a Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Cups with the Three of Cups with these past people that are in reverse. Okay. Ooh. Okay, collected. There's too much energy. I cannot do another reading, y'all. I'm going to bed. I gotta work in the morning. I love each and every one of you. I send you love and light. Thank you for choosing Truth Heals 1111. I don't really have time to do readings, but when I can, I'll try when I can. I love each and every one of you. Happy holidays. I send you love and light. The New Year's is coming up. If you are in my neck of woods, I swear to God, so, I have a New Year's party. It's a really big event that I am going to. I will send out flyers if you're in my area. It's supposed to be a big event. It's fun. I hope if you're in my area, I will see you there. Until I see you again, I wish you the best. Keep moving forward. Don't look back. We're going into the year of the horse. This means, putting action behind the words, and again, but why I keep saying this is how much time people got left to play with you. Okay, so remember that. If you feel like any person, place, or thing is trying to play with your mind or your emotions or the direction you're going, this is how much time they got. So, I love each and every one of you. Until I see you again, thank you for watching my channel. Thank you for listening to the reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind.